Hi guys, welcome back. Here's another one from Walsh that says this is the reason why getting plastic surgery has become trendy. Guys, let's take a look.
Well, cosmetic surgery is on the rise across the country, especially among Gen Z.
Yeah.
And not all the procedures are the traditional type, if you can call any cosmetic surgery traditional. This new generation is it's getting innovative, often in the most grotesque ways imaginable. So, for instance, one of the hottest procedures on the market is called keratopigmentation, which, along with being a great Scrabble word that I think I pronounced correctly, actually, is also a surgery to change the color of your eyes. New York Post reports, quote, "Don't want to be a brown-eyed girl anymore? If you're not afraid of the risks, including going blind, iris color changing surgery, the latest procedure to go viral online, might be for you." The process, known as keratopigmentation, involves using a laser to create a tunnel in the superficial cornea in order to place pigment. But experts are warning it could lead to many terrifying conditions, including blindness, not to mention it's not approved for cosmetic use. Just last week, the French company New Color, experts in keratopigmentation, shared footage of one.
Jesus, I'm shocked. Wait. Is it that easy? Is it that easy to compromise your health for beauty? If you're not scared of going blind, this is sick.
One patient who changed her brown eyes to a stark, vibrant blue in a clip scoring 16 million views on TikTok. But for one model, it cost her her precious vision.
Oh, my eyes!
Nadine Bruna traveled to Colombia to change her hazel orbs to a bright gray, undergoing a different procedure that uses a silicone implant, only to lose 80% of her vision in her right eye and 50% in her left. Well, that is surprising. Apparently, if you let someone burrow a tunnel into your cornea and inject it with ink or, I guess, an implant or whatever it was in that case, it might do some damage to your eyes. It turns out that intentionally damaging your eyes will result in damaged eyes. Who could have known? And by the way, if you're wondering what the end result of this eye surgery looks like, well, here it is.
Ça va?
God.
Ele tá o tempo. Bravo, Nayara, o momento foi com ele, cala a boca. Colocou a música. Amiga, uma dele colocou a música, eu tava aguentando mais.
See how beautiful she is.
2, 3.
C'est vraiment la couleur que je voulais. Ça ressemble vraiment à toutes mes lentilles que je portais toute ma vie.
Okay. So you see there, if you're trying to look like one of the X-Men, then this is the procedure for you, I guess. Which maybe it probably makes it sound cooler than it really is. In truth, she just looks bizarre, like some kind of.
Oh my God. How can you trust human being, mere human, with your sensitive organs? This is giving me chills. This is awkward.
AI recreation of herself. But this is the effect that most cosmetic procedures have on people. And that's a problem because cosmetic surgery, as mentioned a moment ago, has never been more popular. Long gone are the days when only aging, upper-class, 52-year-old women got work done. Now, everyone is doing it, especially young people. Plastic surgery procedures increased by 20% from 2019 until now, according to plasticsurgery.org. The same source tells us that the Gen Z crowd accounted for nearly 40% of all nose jobs in the previous year and 25% of all cheek implants, because cheek implants are apparently a thing. Meanwhile, my generation, millennials, seem to be particular fans of buttock augmentations and have accounted for more than 40% of those.
His buttocks are sublime.
Perhaps not surprisingly, liposuction is the most popular cosmetic procedure of them all, right ahead of breast implants. And all of these surgeries are being performed more often, and they're starting at younger ages. As celebrities scramble for doses of weight loss aid Ozempic, Gen Z is booking cosmetic procedures more now than ever. In fact, 75% of plastic surgeons saw a spike in clients under 30, according to data released last week by the American Academy of Facial, Plastic, and Reconstructive Surgery, which is a consistently higher plateau over the 5 previous years. Board-certified plastic surgeon Dr. Ashley Amalfi said that she's seen an uptick in young clientele at the Quatella Center for Plastic Surgery in Rochester, New York. And now about 1/3 of her patients are Gen Z. Quote, "I really see that as sort of this extension of the beauty market." She called the trend great. They are a population in general who's just taking really good care of themselves. Now, I'm not sure that taking good care of themselves is the first attribute that I would associate with Gen Z or any other current American generation. Over half of Gen Z are obese, first of all, so it's hard to say that they are particularly adept at self-care. And they may use
So going under the knife, risking your life, is not taking good care of yourself. Beauty, beauty over health. You don't care how short you live, provided you're going to look beautiful in a short while. This is sick. This is dumb.
Use the phrase self-care and talk about it a lot, and they make TikTok videos about it, but the results tell us a different story. And of course,
Self-care.
plastic surgery is rarely an example of taking care of yourself. Now, sure, here and there you might find a person who had a procedure done and they actually do look better because of it. I mean, that does happen. I'm not denying that. There are people who have deformities or other sorts of visible physical afflictions, burns, that sort of thing, where plastic surgery could truly change their lives for the better. But those cases are likely in the minority, probably a rather small minority. And most of these people, especially the 26-year-old women going to the surgeon for cheek implants and Botox and lip fillers and so on, they wind up looking significantly worse by the end of it because they look less human.
You're not quite human, are you?
Like that woman's eyes, like those don't, I don't know what that looks like. Those are not human eyes. It doesn't look like a human's eye. I don't know what that is. It looks artificial. And that's the general effect of so many of these procedures. They make you look less real, less authentic. And looking less real and less authentic automatically means that you look worse, because to look less human is to look worse as a human. Because as it turns out, you as a human being are a whole, complete creature. You are not a potato head doll. You cannot mix and match your parts and reassemble yourself however you choose. Well, you can do that, thanks to the wonders of modern medicine, but everyone will be able to tell that you've done it. You know, we'll look at your reassembled face and think, something's a little bit off about that. It's not quite right. So you may not like your eyes or your lips or your nose or whatever, but those are your eyes and your lips and your nose. And if you go and get different eyes, lips, or nose, they're not going to be yours anymore. You know, your cheek implants may look like cheeks, but they probably won't look like your cheeks. It will appear as it is, like parts have been artificially attached to you or artificially inflated to resemble a size and shape they were never meant to be. It's certainly the case for every lip augmentation that's ever been done. And that's what makes plastic surgery so uncanny. You know, the weird thing about it is that, like, if I see you for the first time and I never knew you before, never saw you before, most of the time, I, like anybody else, will still be able to tell if you had work done on your face. It'll be obvious that those artificial or artificially accentuated features are not your features. Which is kind of interesting when you think about it, because I don't know you. I've never seen you before. But I know that how you look right now is not how you really look. That's because the picture doesn't quite make sense. The features don't fit together. It doesn't match. It's not real. There's something asymmetrical and inauthentic and out of balance about it. You don't look how you were made to look. And even people who don't know how you were made to look can tell. But of course, people don't believe that they were made these days at all. That's part of the problem. The reason cosmetic surgery is as popular as it is exactly that. Many people think that they basically materialized out of the ether for no reason and for no purpose, and now they are gods over themselves. They are in charge of their own self-creation. They set to work then rebuilding their own bodies, and at the end of the whole process, if it ever does end, which often it doesn't, they have become some pale imitation of what they were before, some weird Picasso-like rendition of themselves, which, like any remake, is only very rarely an improvement over the original. And that is why the plastic surgery craze is today canceled.
That shows that you cannot cheat nature. You cannot outsmart God. God knows why He created you the way you are. You go about disrupting your natural beauty. For how long? I can't even imagine having artificial thing added to my body. I won't be myself. People are taking risk. If you have been sick, if you have been to hospital, you have been critically sick, can you recover? You don't want to tamper with any part of your body. You will appreciate life. You appreciate good health. Good health is underrated. Why go about fix what is not broken? You don't need surgery. What you need is content. What you need is contentment. Be contented. Find a reason to love yourself. It's insane to go under the knife, take injection, do all sorts of surgery when you are not sick. You're indirectly mocking God, that God did not do justice to your body features. Please learn how to be contented. It goes a long way. Guys, hope you're able to learn one or two from this video. See you on the next one. Be at peace with yourself and with all mankind. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. That's the way you can support me. Bye.